Please join me now in a tour of the modern-day Northlands Rescue Mission.
So a big part of behind the scenes at the mission involves food. It's part of what we do every day to serve our clients, but it's also part of how we serve the general public as well. So we are part of what is called Retail Rescue. And we are a partner organization with Great Plains Food Bank in Fargo. And as a partner agency with them, we receive food from all different sorts of local retailers like Sam's Club and Walmart and Hugo's. And we go out and pick up groceries from them that are nearing their expiration date that they don't want to throw away, but that still have life left to them. We pick those items up and then they either go into food baskets or we prepare the food and we serve it here in our meals. For example, this is our fresh fruits and vegetable produce cooler, and you'll see it's full of all kinds of produce, and not just what we get from places like the retailers, but there's a box of apples that somebody picked out of their yard and donated that we haven't had the opportunity yet to put to use, and we have some food baskets half prepped and ready to go in here. And every day you would be amazed at the amount of food that comes and goes from out of the mission. So we don't just serve the clients that are staying here with us. We provide food baskets to members of the community who are in need, and actually members of the region. So we decided to go out and meet people where they were at. And once a month we do a mobile pop-up food pantry somewhere in the community, so that we are getting food resources out to people where they're at and trying to meet the need in our community. One of the things the mission does is we do the backpack program for kids. In this room, volunteers come in and they will put together backpack bags. So in a bag like this, you put 10 items: 2 snacks, 2 fruits, 2 juices, 2 oatmeals, and 2 main meals like a ramen noodle. Those 10 items in a bag then go into a tote, and we pack 18 bags per tote. The totes get loaded up on dollies. These dollies go out on Thursdays or whatever the last day of school is for the week. And on Friday, the school social workers or a designated school staff member hand the bags out to the kids who have signed up for the program. We currently serve about 750 kids in this program through 6 elementary schools in town. There are a total of 2,900 kids in our school district who would be eligible for this program if we could serve them all. All right, so this is our kitchen. Meals are served out of this kitchen 365 days a year. Doesn't matter if it's Christmas, it doesn't matter if it's Thanksgiving. We provide meals every day, not only for our clients who are here, but for people in the community who might need food. So anybody who is in need of a meal can come and get a meal anytime. So it used to be that our clients and people in the community could come in through the dining room. Now, however, thanks to COVID, we are doing takeout meals for anyone in the community who's in need of a meal. All you have to do is call if you can and let us know you're coming, and we will have meals available for you at noon and at 5. Our goal is to provide good, healthy food for people, because if your stomach is full, you're not dealing then with meeting your basic needs, but you're able to move on to higher needs and worry about getting a job instead of filling your stomach. And so we want people to feel good, to feel full, to be healthy, and to be able to move on to that next goal in their life. This is our dining room. And clients eat their meals in here. After meals are done, clients have jobs of cleaning up, wiping down tables, putting away chairs, sweeping or mopping the floor. And it's our goal to make sure that everybody has a safe and healthy place to eat, that they're eating good food, and then after meals are over, that they get a chance to relax and watch a little bit of TV in the evenings if they like, just like you and I would do. So Northlands Rescue Mission has 2 social workers. We have one who works with our families and another who works with our individual adults. And Anita Adams is our social worker who heads up this department. It's our advocacy department. And her goal is to help our clients find stability to get out of homelessness as rapidly as possible and to become not only housed, but stably housed. So Anita, can you share with us how all that works?
We do person-centered services, which means that everybody who comes here is thought of as a unique individual with a unique set of circumstances in their lives, which has led them to an outcome of homelessness, whether it's a momentary type of homelessness or they are a chronic, long-term situation that they find themselves involved in. So part of my job is to sit down with folks and find out what they want for their lives. The second thing is we do trauma-informed services, which means we understand that the very nature of homelessness has created a level of trauma or injury to this person. And it can be spiritually in their soul, it can be their mental health, it can be their physical health, it can be their social circle. But the very fact that they're homeless or been fallen into homelessness means there's injury and trauma that we must address. It might take steps. And that's the joy in this job, to look at people who are unique, find the way they are, add the resources, and let them make something happen in their lives. I don't do it, they do it.
We have numbers that speak to that success. Do you want to share what those are? Because this is really where your work, where you can see it come to fruition.
The year before I started in 2016, we had 12 people went to housing in a whole year. Since then, our numbers have gone up increasingly, and we're at 60% of our people right now are housed.
We went from housing about 12 people a year
12 people a year.
to housing over 200 people a year since we started.
Last year,
Yeah, 250 last year.
in 2019.
So those are significant numbers. So this is our computer lab. It's called the Kickstart lab. And the cool thing about this room that makes me smile every time I come in here, first of all, is the color on the wall. But second of all, this was done by a donor who really wanted to do something to honor his late wife. And his name is Oli. And Oli is a great supporter of a lot of things in our region, a lot of different organizations and entities that help people. And one day Oli said, I want to do something to honor my wife's memory, and here's how much I'd like to give to you, and what can you do with this? So as a result of that, we have this beautiful computer lab. We currently have 5 laptops and a printer. And thanks to his donation, everything from the paint to the flooring came to fruition. And what this room does is it allows for our clients to come in and apply for jobs, to apply for housing. And if they need help with that, we have staff on hand who are able to help them out with that. Sometimes we have volunteers during the non-COVID times who can come in and monitor the computer lab and make sure that if people need to get on and have struggles with filling out an application, that our staff or our volunteers are able to help them. And Then we have a plaque up here that is in memory of Francis. And Oli, we're very thankful every day that this place exists. And it shows what one person can do. And it shows how someone's memory can live on long after they're gone. And it's just a beautiful act of kindness. This is our front office. This is manned 24/7, 365 days a year. These people are kind of the gatekeeper for people coming into the mission, people going out of the mission. So they monitor the safety and security of the building via a camera system. They allow entry up onto the dorm floors via contact through a phone that allows them to unlock the door from here. But this is operated 24/7. This is a room on the women's floor. This is what most of our rooms look like. They are set up for 3 to 4 people, and clients get a bunk. They get a foot locker to put their belongings in. They'll get toiletries, but the rooms are pretty simple. We want people to feel safe while they're here. We want them to be in a place that's clean and comfortable, but we don't want them to feel like this is home, because we want them to focus on where their future is. So welcome to Rescued Treasures. Rescued Treasures is an on-site thrift store for our clients so that they can get clothing, toiletries, items that they're going to need while they're with us. It's all free of charge. It comes from public donations of stuff. And we also have items that our clients can get for when they're moving out into their own homes to set up their home. So our social workers and I found out when we worked in a different facility that we were picking one of our quilts, and we were sending these beautiful brand new quilts out with our clients as they were moving out into their own homes. And we would pick one that was in their color scheme, that looked like it matched them. And we'd say, here you go, here's a quilt, enjoy your new home, we're so happy for you. And what we found out from clients or from other people who knew them was that that was all our clients had, was that quilt and their little bag of stuff that they had while they were staying here. And they didn't have all the things that you need to fill an apartment, to make it a home, to eat on, to cook with, to fill your bathroom with even. So this room is full of all the resources that get donated that will help a client fill their apartment. All those things to help make a client feel at home in their new home. This is a place where you can figure out what direction you want to take, but this isn't your final stop. This is a place to get your feet back under you, to catch your breath, and then to figure out what direction you want to take.